You don't need my chocolate. No more. I want her to cover actually. Yes. Oh Lord. Hi everybody. So today we're gonna make a few things. Baby, don't forget my water. You by yourself, I treat you well. I will. See if I can tell. Hi Gemels, what do you mean do I count my macros? What? Adam, you do know my husband is supposed to be home soon, right? Adam, leave. Hi Duck Dance. Hi Duck Dance, how are you? What? What the heck is that for? No, I don't cook for myself. I cook meal for two because it's just me and my husband, guys. Yeah, so I always make the meal for two. If you see me cooking, just know either he's the one eating or we are both eating. Sometimes I don't feel like eating, so this daily eating thing is not a thing for me. Linda, how are you? Aw, thanks, Jairo. This is going to be a lot. So this is a salad that I'm making. It's very common here. It's called shopska. Yeah, so basically it has red bell peppers, green bell peppers, tomatoes, onions, cucumber, and sour cheese. Yeah, so you just grate sour cheese and you mix it with the whole thing. Okay, so that's what I'm making. And I think I need to chop this as well. So obviously this is not our main course, it's just salad, obviously. Hi Ruben, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Hi Osoro, welcome to the live stream. Guys, while you're here, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me and to grow the channel. So you, after peeling it, you're just gonna make thin slices like this. Okay? You're gonna make those thin slices. You can start putting them on the plate. Okay, so now that our cucumbers have been sliced up, you can make them as thin as you like. And then you're gonna add some red bell peppers. You're gonna add some tomatoes, some onions, and some sour cheese. Basically, that's it. Also, don't want to put too much of the bell peppers. So that's my green bell peppers added to it. The next thing I need to add is my tomatoes. just gonna add not too small or too big size of tomato, medium sizes. Actually, it's also very funny how my husband says he hates tomatoes that look raw in food, but when it's in shopska, he's okay with that. Nah. Yeah, but honestly, I think we're just people who don't like the idea of tomatoes when they're raw. I'm not those people. Yes. So a lot of Kenyans like tomato salsa with any street foods. Let's say, for example, a barbecue being sold or something like that. Or what can we say? Samosas or sausages. Basically, just something being like, okay. So if I go to someone selling those things and they don't have tomato salsa, the chances that I will buy those are very, very minimal compared to if they do have a tomato salsa on the side. So yeah, we love our tomatoes over there. Okay, so I'm just gonna add a few more tomatoes to this mix. I hope you see how it's lining up. Yes, I think this is a good enough size to stay that way. The next thing I'm gonna add is my onions. And after that, also it's advisable, I think, to use the red onions instead of the white onion, because the white onion has this sugary taste to it, while the red onion has like some peppery, spicy taste to it. Yeah, even when we make tomato salsa in Kenya, we prefer the red onion as compared to the white onion, which is most preferable for cooking. So yeah, if you have red onion, also the red onion is slightly expensive here. I don't know why, but okay. Maybe it's also expensive in Kenya. I just never really thought about it because I love spring onions, but I love this for raw. Also make sure you are washing them because these are raw. They're gonna be eaten raw. So I'm gonna try to make the tomato slices as tiny as possible because personally I honestly don't like Grace Gravy. Hi Grace, thank you for being here. Personally, I don't like to eat big chunks of raw onions, so I like them if they're tiny and consumable. Yeah, so. Adam. Yeah, so Mashana says the man is happy. Thanks, baby. Hi, Mbani. Welcome to the live stream. Yeah, so I'm just gonna make a few tiny, strange onion sizes because as Kama suggests, you should always do something that should be okay with being done to you. Yeah, because tables might come and you might have to actually eat that food you serve someone else cold. With the food here being purely metaphoric. But I don't like huge tomato onion sizes, so if my husband was like, I don't want this anymore, I have to actually eat it. But yes, I'm going to eat it. Oh, the onions are brutal. God damn. Oh, God damn. Okay. So, ooh. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like I'm coming close to saying enough, but then it's very, very less. It's very stressful because this onion is determined to make me suffer unfair from an unliving thing. Is it living? I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna settle for that size of onions on top. Oh my lord. I had to wash my entire face because, oh, what the hell. Okay, so you have your tomatoes, onions, um, red and green bell peppers, and your cucumber. Next thing you need to add is your sour cheese. Okay, I don't know the alternative that you'd use in the place where you don't have sour cheese, but I don't know how you're gonna flavor it. Probably you can add some lime to it to bring out the sourness, but you can also add some green chilies. So for us who have sour cheese, I'm just going to grate this in the most adorable way possible. And when I say adorable, I just mean it's going to be sitting on top, and it's going to be like shredded in tiny strings, which is how some people make it. Some other people just grate it on the big part of the grater.
Big back home.
Hi, Adam. Sorry, Adam. No, it's not Adam.
Who's Adam?
Oh, well played, well played. I even got confused. I was like, what?
So I asked a clear question. Who is Adam?
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know any Adam. Officer, can I ask you something?
You're going to the door then?
Am I going to jail? Okay, so I'm grating this on the tiny part that brings out the tiny strings, shreds of cheese. Okay, the part you would use for pepperoni if you want. Is it pepperoni? Huh. No. What is that cheese called? Ah, it comes into my mind and disappears. Now I've called it pepperoni, a topping on pizza. Okay, that's out. That's good. Then we rinse this. Before it dries up, always rinse it before it dries up, because once it does that, it becomes way too difficult to take it out. This is side. Now we have this tiny shred mountain of cheese. This is how it looks like. Oh my god, I almost thought that was not going to be seen. Yeah, that tiny kind size is what you're going to do. You're just going to place this on top. It tastes really, really well with this. And remember, if you don't have the cheese, this sour cheese, and maybe you go for the lemon juice and the chili, don't add the cheese again, it's going to mess it up. Okay? The taste is going to go southwest, Middle East. I don't know. Okay, now that the salad is done. Okay, so now the salad is done. Yeah. Remember, it has cucumbers, red and green bell peppers, tomatoes, onions, and sour cheese on top. I'm going to keep this in the fridge while I make the main meal now, because I don't want it sitting out here. Who is Adam? From the Bible. I should have gone with the sour cheese as well, but I don't want to waste any more time. I'm just going to clear this out. Irene! Irene! I think that's what I hear him say, but okay. Officer. Okay, let's continue. Now we're cutting the ingredients for our main course now. So don't forget to remove that bottom part for tomatoes before you cut them. And then we'll wash this. Ulitunze. So just to be clear, this was the part I used for the cheese. This is the part I use for the tomatoes, because this part is bigger and good for tomatoes compared to this part, which is probably going to take a lot of time to shred out. Hi Shilpi. Hi Shilpi Singh. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. Hi Marcia. Okay. I'm trying not to overuse the tomatoes. Thank you guys for being here, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you are already subscribed, don't forget to like this video so that YouTube can at least push my content to other people. Yeah. Thank you. So that is done. So today we are making what do I call it? Vegetable fried minced meat with a side of some lentils, beans, and we're gonna bake some potato as well. So that's gonna go with that. And then we have our shopska, which is the salad. The salad is called shopska. Yeah. Hi Lori Vegas. Is it Vegas or Vaga? Hi Lori Vaga, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Just make sure you're getting all of it out before you wash. Okay, so immediately you finish grating your tomatoes, if you don't want your grater to like struggle while you're washing it, just rinse it immediately so it doesn't stick. Okay, that's what I do. Also, it actually doesn't rust if you're constantly using it. Yeah, especially how I'm constantly like, I'm grating my tomatoes. I literally stopped cutting my tomatoes. I don't know, like, it's been like, I think 2 or 3 years ago. I just realized that the grating thing was more easier and better. And since then, none of my graters have ever rusted. So our tomatoes done. We're gonna go to our baby here. This is the cucumber we're gonna cook for the veggies. Okay, calm down. I'm thinking that maybe I should use the string. That's gonna be annoying. I'm just gonna cut them like this into small cubes. I hate when I try to like make a tiny dinner and it turns into a 3 people meal. But then again, we need it for lunch again because we don't make lunch. Yeah, I personally am not a lunch-ish person. I just discovered that recently, by the way. Thank you very much. I just never used to eat lunch, so I think I got used to it because I don't know. I had a busy schedule. Thanks. Okay. So first I cut it into 1, 2, 3, and then I go across it again. 1, 2, 3. Where I get the cubes. Oh my god, this looks like a lot. But like I said, we can use this for lunch, okay? So no panic needed, clearly. And just my cut. God damn, can they not sit? Do they not like me? Because why not? I dump those in there. That's it. The vegetable, that is it actually. I'm going to set that aside. We're going to continue with onions, vegetables, blah 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 blah, all Add your green bell pepper. Next you're going to do is cut your onions. FYI, I'm not going to, what do we call it, spice marinate my potatoes. Yeah. Probably might end up with salt. I don't know, maybe not. I think I'm gonna add just salt and pepper and that's it. I'm not gonna make it too spicy. That's gonna be okay as well. Just gonna add these here because I don't wanna waste them. Hi Lopez, welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. Okay. What? Where is the rest of you? We got some onion. We are frying two things, so we need another portion of onion to do that. It's just onion and tomato. Mix this in an onion.
And like I said, I don't want to use the red onion because it's good with salads or any salad.
It's like a lot, but not so. This one I don't mind being water. I'm thinking of where everybody needs to go to so they can leave my space. That's my onions. And then move on to our potato. skip. Ah, the potato wants to be overly chopped, which is crazy. Okay. Now the potatoes done. Just wash them in the sandwich. I like getting everything ready very early in the process of cooking because once I turn on the heat, it's not something I can take a break from and be like, oh, no, wait. Yeah. So I just like to prepare my stuff like this. I'm thinking of giving them that shape. These were same looking potatoes, and yet this one is more yellow. I don't know why, and the rest are just white. And they were all like red potatoes. So I just need them to sit here for a while and drain that water they have. They always do that after you wash them and let them sit. I just need that to come out, and then I'm gonna proceed. Okay, in the meantime, let's start this fire, start the cooking. Also, when I do prepare my stuff like this, I feel like the cooking process runs up very fast. Keeping that in there. Okay. 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 always, I'm gonna fry this pan in there for the beans. Yes, I did say I made lentils, right? If you do remember me saying that. Yeah, so that's gonna be for that. Yeah, I was doing this one. Hi Melanie, welcome to the live stream. I know like today a lot of people are probably watching other things else. I mean, there's a lot of things happening in the world and people want to be involved in that, so I get it if there's not so many people watching today. They say it's not always about food. God, even though the most genuine love is the love of food. Yeah, there's a lot of things happening in the world in recent days. Hi Ada. Hi Abby. Abby and Ada. Sounds like you two would be related in another life. I don't know if you are. I always like to add salt to my tomatoes. I feel like it helps them soften up faster for some reason. I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head. Maybe it's not. Yeah, like I was saying, there's a lot of things happening in the world, and someone might say, not always about food, yeah, but from where I come from, they say there's a lot of problems in the world, but you must take care of yourself first before you take care of others, so you have to eat first. Even though there are problems happening everywhere, you have to eat first. Because otherwise, how are you going to take care of others if you can't take care of yourself? Or worry about others if you can't take care of yourself? So once this has reduced significantly, I'm gonna turn it to the other side so it can keep doing its thing from that side. This thing is basically boiling, so don't think about it too much. And we now have our last surviving portion of the minced beef.
Hi Dola.
Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Let's get this spiced up and move forward. So first of all, I'm just gonna oil this. Yeah, I need those, what do we call them? Hi Ikan, I need those grease-proof papers. I think that's what they're called. I will get those. In the meantime, I can still use this. Something's bleaching there a lot. Yeah. We have the water that I was saying. Okay, so now we're gonna add some salt. Not too much, be careful. There are things that don't have reverse gears, so if you put too much you can't undo. And then just gonna add some black pepper to this. Oopsie. Okay, so now I'm just gonna dump them in here. Hi Adams, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe button. Okay, then we're gonna pop this in there. Because why not? Yep. Now, this has reduced significantly just like I wanted. I'm going to turn it over to the pan. So the pot that it was boiled in, that is also very, very cleaned afterwards. Yes. So now, I'm filling 2 baths with 1 stone, 1 bath at a time. Which is great for me because I love to save time. I like how much that has reduced and how thick it looks. Cut it. Which mango? Which mango? There's no mango. This is, I think this is what you're talking about. I don't know. It's not mango cactus. It's just some green and red bell peppers. Yeah, it's not mango. Sorry. Yeah. I need to just put this to heater. Because if I add the oil, it's going to be like too much. And the beef is obviously going to produce some oil. Because the animal has some oil. Really. My black pepper is almost finished. I came with this black pepper 3 months ago. That's literally how long I've been here. Saima. Hi Saima. Welcome to the live stream. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for being here. Every time I touch the black pepper, I want to sneeze. I don't know, what's the reaction? I don't know. Ooh. I almost dropped that. Control. Hi Liano, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. Hmm. So when I started using this, they had like this brown oily parts on top of them, and I didn't understand where they were coming from. But now they have significantly reduced. I think first of all is because I changed the oil that clearly was being used with this, and as you can see, it's almost clear now. It used to actually have very brown stuck up parts on it, and I feel like that was actually coming from sunflower oil, which sticks on surfaces and refuses to come out for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, but it's also something that I even tried to ask people, like, yeah, it looks something like this. Even though this has reduced now, it used to look like those browns were everywhere. Yeah, this has significantly reduced. It was covered like very deeply. Yeah. So I feel like that was being caused by sunflower oil. Even though a lot of people here use sunflower oil and they have been using it for ages, I don't know. And I think at some point I even asked, like, can someone suggest what I can use to to basically remove the stains. And well, nobody said anything, so I just kept cooking and washing them and changed the oil, and now almost 90% of the stains have melted away, which is wild. Really wild, because they were really stuck. So, sunflower oil is those oils that when you use them, you try to wash them off a surface. They make this sticky, gluish substance, I think. I don't know why. Honestly, I don't know why. Like the grease-proof paper on the other side of the kitchen, it has the sunflower oil that is literally stuck on it that doesn't come out. Whether you use soap or water or whatever, it doesn't come out. And if you check on the tiles in between the cooker, in between, it is stuck. On the top part of the cooker, there are some parts I try to actually remove it and wash, but there are some parts that are like stuck, and the more I scrub, the more it stays. So I think I just figured out that was the oil, and then I changed it, and now most of the, well, the plates and the pots, they're coming out, and it's good. Especially the pots are being affected a lot. Yeah, like I try to wash it every day, but like if you don't, even this, every time I finish cooking, I wipe it out, because I used to wipe it even when I was cooking with the same oil, but now that I have changed the oil, it actually changed because it's much easier to clean. I don't know if there's something in sunflower oil that does that, but well, a lot of people here use it, so I'm not going to complain as much. And I'm not just complaining, I'm literally just stating an observation. Yeah, now I'm going to be told you're complaining and you come from a country where you use, I don't know what oil. Someone once told me that. Or the comment section, obviously. Well, basically they said something like, we eat Vaseline, which is wild. Because, hello, I know you think we live in some parts in Africa, but that's not true. But okay. Yeah, so basically I think it was probably the sunflower that was causing this sticky thing, because I have tried to wash those things off. They don't come off. They literally refuse to. So I'm just going to let my meat dry out, because now it is cooked, but it has some obvious water that was within it. Now that needs to dry up, then we can start adding everything else, and then we can move on to the part where we serve, because one meal is down, the other one is in the...
Let's see how this is doing. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
It's halfway down there.
This is natural bore.
Hi, natural bore.
Estás bien buena. I don't know what that means, but thank you.
And Teddy says he wants some of that green mango. This, I think he thought this was mango, it's not. God, there's so much, there's a lot of things happening in the world right now. Like, yeah. Toka tuondoka na nani? Ondoka tuondoka na successfully flipped. Ukiona una mengi umefanya. Yeah. What? Hi, Habidos. Hello. Officer. What's up? They're looking great now. Like, they're doing better. Liar. That is photo. Wow. Marafiki zako wanakucheka. So I almost gave myself a 5-degree bar. This is iced ropium, I think. I hope I said that right. You're asking what are we cooking? So we are making some baked potatoes with a side of vegetable fried minced beef and some lentils on the side. Lentils, yes. Yeah, we also have a salad called shopska. We also have a salad called shopska that has onions, tomatoes, cucumber, red and green bell peppers, yeah, and sour cheese on top, sour cheese, yeah. Class monitor says, I love you. I love you, the class monitor. There goes your heart. I send you some hearts. Yeah, I would love to go to Zimbabwe. I was in South Africa for my visa. Yeah, I was in South Africa for my visa. I feel like that would have been the easiest place to be active with the people who know me online, but still, during that time, I didn't have so many, I didn't have the subscribers that I have now. So I wasn't really that active on YouTube as much because I was really going through the process of getting myself here to my husband. So yeah, if I ever come to Zimbabwe, however, I'll be sure to say hello. Okay, so our veggies, I'm getting some brownness, I guess. Now we're gonna add our, remember this is not going to be those soup kind of meals where you add the soup or something. This is gonna be just like this. More of a wet fry kind of meal. Hi Boss Bebu, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up or a subscription or both. Thank you. This is Nicholasson says, are you from Germany? I am not from Germany, neither am I in Germany, but I am in Bulgaria. Hello. Hi Bebu, how are you? Yeah. So, Nicholasson, are you in Germany? No, I'm not. Okay. That makes two of us. Well, according to predictions, I'm going to run to Germany, so. Yes, according to wild predictions. People say I'm going to run to Germany, so I don't know why, but okay. You're in Australia, that's nice. Bebu, what does God stay mean? I don't know. Um, yeah, I'm from Kenya. That's the country I'm from. But my husband is from Bulgaria, so that's why I'm here. Thank you, Miss Lesson. Thank you so much. Thank you. Bebu, you keep saying you love me, but what else did you say that I didn't get? You say God stay. Is that what that means? Royco, no, I can't even get more than black paper here. I am Royco, I can't get that. Like, yeah, a lot of people say carry Royco when you're coming here. Don't forget the Royco. But like, I did cut off Royco a few years ago, so that saved me a lot of pressure into thinking about it. Yeah, but like, I brought some spices and the black paper, my black paper, it's been 3 months and it's now just running out of, if I wasn't like under pressure when I was traveling with my suitcases and the kgs the airline required, I would have carried more spices, but I was under so much pressure, I couldn't carry anything else. Yeah, so I'm gonna add my red and green bell peppers to this because my onions have absorbed the mix. I know from the screen it also shows that I'm flipping the meal with my left. I'm actually flipping it with my right. This is my right hand. This is my left hand. Actually, a lot of people don't know Kenyan meals are very tasty. But then again, a lot of people haven't gone to Africa or live alone Kenya, so yeah. No. I basically didn't bring food. I came with spices. But my husband says I can't bring food, which is a boomer, but okay. I mean, I could have brought some fish. Don't want to take those. Yeah, I could have brought some fresh lake fish, literally, and fruits. This is Gore. Hi, Gore. How are you? We do have fish in Bulgaria, but it's from the sea. But the fish I would have brought would have been from a fresh lake. Yeah, fresh water lake. I know when I say fresh lake sounds weird, but it's from a fresh water lake, and they're very, very tasty compared to fish that is from the sea. I mean, the taste obviously is different with oceans and seas, but like freshwater lake fish, it's really, really tasty. And I could have brought that if I could, but I couldn't. So next time I go there, I'm just gonna, the minute I land back in Kenya, I'm gonna be eating my fish, deep fried with some tomato sauce on the side, and some ugali, or no ugali, but it's gonna happen. This is Fed Ali. Says stop, Santa. Okay. Tell us what you're up to, Fred. So our baked potatoes are good. We're just gonna turn off the heating completely, and then we're gonna add tomatoes, grated tomatoes. If you have noticed, everything I use when I turn to this side, I wash it because I hate doing dishes, especially when they pile up on the sink. So I'm always just reducing them this way. I clean as I go. It is also some kitchen rules, but yeah, so now we're gonna add some salt and watch this cook. This is Ferrari. Why did you change into Cyrillic? Okay, I need to construct that whole sentence before I can say what you said. And even when I do, I don't still understand what you said, but okay. Utane MZTV said hi, hello. Yes, it is a good idea, Milton. Saves a lot of Milton. It saves me a lot of time because people always say, I'm gonna clean up when I'm done. I'm gonna clean up when I'm done. When you're done, you're so tired. You're just thinking about food, brush, sleep. Yeah, so I always just think about cleaning them while I move. Yeah. Hi, Babu. Hi, Babu. It's called the Boss Babu. How are you? So basically in the next 10 minutes I'm gonna serve this meal and I'm gonna call it a night. So yeah. Um, Fred, Ali. How is it that you're texting me in Cyrillic? I don't get it. So Fred Ali is asking me in Cyrillic, what am I cooking? I'm making some vegetable fried minced meat. I hope that makes sense. With some lentils, which is basically beans stew, and some baked potatoes on the side. I'm gonna serve in the next 10 minutes, so you definitely gonna see it. This is Mitleson says, lovely talking to you. I'm headed off. Have a lovely night. God bless you. God bless you too. Thank you for watching. Too bad you couldn't stick around to see the final presentation, but you're gonna see that next time. Thank you. Please don't forget to subscribe. And we have Solomondo who says, Osekelo Solomondo from Uganda. Hi. I love when I hear people tell me where they're from, which is amazing because sometimes it's very far. I am from Kenya, Solomondo, so thank you for being here, brother from another mother. This is Maxo. Hi, Maxo. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, so we are almost serving in the next, maybe let's just say 10 minutes or under. Yeah. I love when the tomato settles into the meal because it just brings out the juice. Okay, so basically this is done. It has enough salt. I'm just gonna add some black pepper, which I didn't even want to add in the first place. I think I'm gonna go with the red chili pepper because my black pepper is everywhere. I'm gonna go with the red chili pepper. I am from Nairobi, Kenya, this country. The flag on my arm is my universal ID. If you see a Kenyan without this, are they even Kenyan? Like how? They need to explain themselves why they're walking around without an identity. Okay. So, Maxo says he's from Haiti. Hi. Yeah, I honestly love it when people tell me where they're from because sometimes it be very, very far, and I'm like, oh my God. Hi, Bebu. Where is? I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I don't know this flag, but can you just tell me? I know you're sending me love. And then we have Kalt Abo. I can't read the last name, I'm sorry. Neither can I read. I think that's Arabic. I hope it's something kind so it doesn't look bad. Okay, so thank you. I actually said hi as well. Thank you for being here. Yeah, so guys, I'm just gonna check on the meal and then we're gonna serve in less than 5 minutes. Yeah, our tomatoes are melted off. And the beauty about grating your tomatoes is you end up not seeing them, you just see the color, which is a good thing, which is a very good thing. So let's just serve this and then show you the end results. If you ever run out of ideas of something to make for dinner, then you can always tune into our channel, check out what we've made so far. Anything you can try, it's the easiest thing. Like, I never really go for anything too exotic that you can't find in your kitchen. So yeah, I know there are men who also like to cook, and a lot of people struggle with like, what do you want to cook for today, what do you want to have for dinner, and like thinking about that is always a lot of pressure for a lot of people. Like today I asked my husband, what do you want to have for dinner, and he was like, I don't know. Yeah, like I have a million recipes and menus in my head, which I do, but still. Okay, let's start this. Let's get this baby out because she's hot. She's piping hot. Don't burn anything. She's still sizzling, which is not bad. We need her to sizzle. Ah. And this is the part where I always say, like, a lot of people might be asking why I'm fussing about the serving. And yes, I do fuss about the serving because I care about how it's served, because I know you love how you're served in a restaurant. So the question is, why do you not care how you serve yourself at home? Which is wild, because aren't you more yourself at home? Like, isn't that where you're supposed to even show more love to yourself? Yeah, so I always just try to serve this in a most presentable way possible, even though I'm the one who's going to eat it. I love making lentils, first of all, because they really cook very fast, which is, I don't know if people know that, they cook very, very fast, like under 30 minutes, you can be eating them, you can have them for dinner. So yeah, I love that for them, and I love that for me too, because there are those quick meals you can come up with in a very short time, and you're still gonna enjoy them. As long as you don't eat them for more than a day, you're good, because you might really be finding yourself running to the toilet constantly, but they're very nutritious as well. So one for the other, I guess. Those scenarios. Oh my god, it is so hot. I'm hanging on to my dear life at the corner of this. So much love to give. It's those tasty, messy meals. Okay? I'm just going to use some dried up coriander here too. Walk up a bit. Yes, then I'm going to show you how this looks like. Yeah, it's a whole meal, like it's a lot. It looks like a lot, like something you would find in a wedding. I don't know, hotel, buffet, probably. Yeah, so this is our meal for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. We have our vegetable fried minced beef over here. Yeah, if you're wondering why it's not like separate minced, it just happens like that. I didn't fight it, okay? So it's like that. And then we have our tomatoes and onions fried lentils over here. And we have our salt and black pepper marinated baked potatoes over here. You get it? You dig? Yeah, so I think this would be one of those fully filling meals that you'd like to have. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. I'm always making these live streams for live cooking every single evening. So if this is something that would interest you, or you just want to watch for fun, you basically don't care about cooking, but you want to watch something real, something cooked by not an AI, maybe. I don't know if AI knows how to cook now, but I think they're learning. So yeah, if you want to just pass time in the evening, you want to see cooking, blah 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 blah, that's me. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. I do this live stream every single evening, and we are always making different meals. If this was not one of those fun things you like, check out the rest of our other meals that we have made on this same channel. Please don't forget to like and subscribe whenever we go live. I also do live fitness sessions every single day of the week, except on Saturday, which is tomorrow. And tomorrow I do live dance fitness sessions, aerobics from home. This is Villa Jose. Hi Villa Jose, thank you for being here. I do live fitness dance sessions from home. Yes, so I don't go to the gym. It's literally like one of those days where I stay home to work out from home, if you get what I mean. Yeah, so if that is also something that would interest you, please don't forget to subscribe. Every other day I am at the gym, I work out. Some people would say not a lot, but yeah, I work out a lot. Okay? Yeah, sure. So you can check that out as well. All in all, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like whenever you see this video coming up. Now that you are acquainted with us, thank you for being here. We love you from the bottom going up of our hearts. Thank you so much. I know I talk too much. I do actually. That's still not the point. Thank you for being here. This is going to be our dinner. I hope you have a good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night from wherever you're watching from. For us, it's going to be a good night. Bye. I love you.